Hi there. I'd like to take a little time out to tell you about the first time I met Miles Davis. I was in a bar with a girlfriend of mine at the time whose name was Jill Achenklaus. It was a bar and a grill. And we were young. We were both 18, so we said we were going to be grown up and go into this bar. So we went in and we decided, hey, we're grown up. Let's eat lunch at the bar. So we ordered lunch, and there was this gentleman sitting a few seats down from us, and there were a lot of West Point candidates that were there, West Point cadets. And he was asking them how come there were so many West Point cadets there, and they weren't answering. So I leaned over and said, "Pardon me, sir. I think the reason they're not answering is because, West Point cadets are all really hard of hearing. They shoot off all them cannons and stuff." And he looked at me and he said, "You all right, kid? You something else." "Thank you. My name is Alan Barish." And he said, "My name is Miles Davis." I said, "Really? The Miles Davis?" And he said, "We're there too." We shook hands and we went back to eating. And meantime, all these cadets found out he was Miles Davis, and they were, "Please, Mr. Davis, I'm so sorry, I didn't know it was you. Would you give me your autograph? I have all your albums." He wasn't having none of that. So then, he was finished eating before we were, or finished his business. He went up to the bartender and gave him a large bill, pointed at us and said, "Their lunch is on me. Keep the change." And walked out the door. And that's my story of A, B, and MD, part one.